So hi guys, it's Viewers here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna be playing Evil Nun, the Broken Mask. And this time I'm gonna explore the yellow door. Yes. Someone said that there's letters in there, and I'm gonna check and see what's written there. Yeah, I'm curious to know more about Sister Madeline's story. So make sure to subscribe my channel and click on the bell for notifications.
Let's start. Children in my school and a was distant boundaries. The battle to teach them is the price. I almost used
I'm gonna play in hard mode. I wanna test it. I don't think it's that hard. I have played in, I don't know, it's difficult. Yeah, it's that difficult. So I know where the yellow key is. I just don't know what's in the letters. It's still a mystery for me. So I'm gonna quick, but I know where the yellow key is located. So and I know there's only, I think there's one more thing. There's Evil Nun doll, like the old model of Evil Nun, and I'm gonna check that. But before I check the doll, I'm gonna read the letter, because they said if I click on the doll, it's gonna go to it's gonna go to something different. I don't know. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it last. I'm gonna skip this. Okay, first thing to do is to get the mask, put energy, and then get the yellow key. Yellow door key, yeah. Eu já sei. Você não tinha saído? Sorry. Okay.
My lord! Stop messing up my school! Don't touch anything!
Oh, come on. Really? I messed up. Oh man, I really messed up. I don't know. I think I'm gonna lock myself in the bunker. I'm gonna lock myself in the bunker.
But you can't hide forever!
No! Ah. Yeah, I fucked up. I don't remember where the mask
I
is.
can hear your parents crying from here. Don't worry. I'll take care of you as you deserve.
Where's the mask? Ah, no, the mask is... I know, I remember now. I remember where the mask is now. Put the energy on the... on here. Yeah, exactly. Because the mask is out of energy. Man, I need to play this game more than I've been playing. Like, I don't know. Unlock more achievements? I don't know. I should. The broken mask is complete. I have to put it on. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna check. I'm not going there. This is assuming I'm gonna escape in a laundry, but I already escaped, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna use the mask and get the yellow key. It's not get the mask, go to laundry, and free the kids. No, not the same thing. Not the same situation. Do I need to go? I think I need. Yeah, I think I do. I think I need. Yes, I need to do like everything. Yeah, but I needed to do this. I'm still very confused about some part of her story. I need to know. I need to know the rest. The rest pieces I didn't know before. I know a lot of stuff, but still, I still think I need those letters. Have a little more information that I don't know. Yes, go. I'm gonna ignore everything he's gonna say. I'm gonna just get the power of the mask. Yes, exactly.
This is very exciting. I never thought I would say this, but thank you for following my missions. Here's the last one. I promise.
I think I'll have to get. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it anyway.
Many years ago, I tried to escape, but things didn't turn out as I hoped. That mask you're wearing, it can be very useful if you know how to use it. Do you want me to teach you how to use it?
Yes, I want.
Concentrate, and you will activate the mask. Use it to get out of my hut.
Okay.
Come on, hurry! Use the mask to get out, and let's save them!
Finally, I have the power. Now I just need to. Okay, I got it. It's this spot. Nice. What now? Where's the key? Ah, good. It's here. Yellow key. Now I'm gonna go, yeah, to the... Are you kidding me?
Guides my righteous
I
wrath.
don't think you can go here, right? Jesus. I'm kind of screwed, but... Yeah, I'm completely screwed. Okay, I'm not. Where was the yellow key? Yeah, I remember now.
Sinners like you need a lesson in
I'm not a
obedience.
sinner. Oh, come on. Sure.
Really wrong, okay?
I guess it's here. Okay. We're finally here.
What?
Wow, there's bombs in here. Okay, maybe I should put the bomb on the floor.
No mercy shall be granted to wayward souls. This hurts
She
me
doesn't
more
even
than you.
let me in the room. She already... I'm gonna put one bomb in here. Okay, I have two bombs. Okay, we have the doll. I'm gonna see it in the end. Travel what? To making of the game exactly. I'm gonna put one more here. No.
May the law of the Lord fall on us. Come here.
Didn't do anything.
Behave better, or the Lord will punish you again,
Why did
child.
Why? Last day. No, I have to ignore it. This is impossible. Oh god, I should have played in a normal mode. Her one R1 to what? Yeah, it's R1 to activate. Yeah, I didn't activate. I need to be looking on the floor. Nice. One pot is down, and now I'm gonna put the other one right here.
I am with you.
Another one. Okay, let me put one more. What? Oh. Okay, let's read the letters. Hey, there's a lot of letters. Okay, that's Sister Madeline and Elisa, and that's the same. Okay, I'm gonna start with this one. Wow, this is a lot to read. An admirable and beautiful being appeared. It was you. Excuse me. You granted my dearest wish. Elisa would come back to life. In return, you asked me to pray to you every day and to be an honorable and loving mother. In addition, you demanded that I stay in school for 40 years without leaving, warning me about the irremediable consequences that would occur in the case of non-compliance. I don't remember exactly what the consequences of not fulfilling the first two conditions were, but I do remember that if I left the school before that time, my precious daughter would die again. In this case it's Rod, but yeah, would die. The moment of your appearance was fleeting and majestic. My mind could not retain as much detail as I would have wished. For I faded almost instantly. I barely remember your gentle goat-like face, your powerful horns, your slender body wrapped in flames, and your voice... What? Your voice as deep as 1,000 trumpets. When I awoke, I was pregnant, with a huge belly, almost about to give birth. Oh, miracle. Okay, she's explaining some things that I already know, so it's not new. Okay, she's not here in here yet. I'm gonna read the second one. Second letter. In the year 1938, a bomb unleashed the catastrophe, and I could not help fleeing Poland to survive. Okay, this is new. This is new. I didn't know this. Until that year, I was happy, living with Elisa and my Whoa, she lived with her parents as well. She lived with Elisa and my parents in a humble house, surrounded by nature and peace. I worked as a teacher in the nearby school, where I taught basic notions of physics and chemistry. Okay, she was already a teacher before becoming a nun. Because she became a nun. Yeah. Although by then I was already an expert in the subject and I had made remarkable discoveries in this field. My achievements were appropriated by my co-workers. Okay, she had co-workers. I was preoccupied with other things. After losing my daughter and parents, I escaped to America on the last plane out of Poland before World War II broke out. I never heard from my home country again. Oh, this is sad. Really sad. Yeah. She got in a plane before, well, the Nazis attacked Poland, basically. And she left Elisa and their parents behind. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad. Okay, so next letter. Is this? Arriving on the new continent, I sought a quieter job, surrounded by youth and religiosity, in a rather modern convent school. They were accompanied with the symbol of a glorious eagle. Eagle Junior High School. Yeah, very famous. I had never felt the call of the Lord, but they welcomed me very well. For a while, it seemed that my heart was soothed by the daily prayers and the laughter of the children at school. What little outside contact we had was through Joseph, a traveling ice cream man who sold us ice cream. Wow. Next. But it wasn't long before that sadness, that emptiness, that deep restlessness came. And one night I dreamed that Eliza, my precious daughter, was talking to me, smiling, telling me she wanted to see me again, and we were singing our song together again. Oh Lord, what else could I do but to try to bring her back? I'm also a woman of science, and together with your great power of goodness, I felt protected from all evil and strong and courage enough to do whatever was necessary to bring her back to life. Wow. The chickens on the farm were my first subjects of experiment. Wow, they are really telling us about the chickens. So she started making experiments on chickens, yeah. After dissecting several of them, wow, I tried to revitalize some of their vital organs. I could talk a lot about these experiments, but the important thing is that it wasn't until I discovered the secret catacombs of the school that I really began to make progress. Whoa, she discovered the catacombs of this school. There was a hidden trapdoor in my room that led to a subway passage of incalculable antiquity. The bunker, right? She's talking about the bunker. Who would have thought that these nuns kept those kinds of secrets? I don't know. Maybe they didn't know it themselves, because everything was full of dirt and grime. But there were numerous papyri and ancient books hidden there, and everything was practically under my bed. Did you, oh great Lord, have everything prepared for me? That conviction dispelled all my doubts and my attitude changed drastically. Okay, so basically she found the bunker, and maybe she found the magic cup hidden in there, and the, I don't know, everything that the gods put there. Nazareth and Raindrop. Yeah, I know the names because I did some research first. And I played Ice Cream 8, yes. 2. Yeah. Okay, next one. From that moment on each of my scientific... It's 20 minutes. From that moment on, each of my scientific experiments was accompanied by an ancient and magic ritual. Wow. I used a glowing cup. I knew it. I used the glowing cup I found in the secret catacombs to perform my ceremonies, filling it with water, milk, or blood. Wow, she can fill the magic cup with... Wow, that's amazing. According to the purpose I was seeking... She filled the magic cup with water, milk, or blood according to the purpose I was seeking. And then, finally, one of my hands came back to life. I think she's talking about the chickens, right? It was the first one in which I impregnated Elisa's DNA. Okay, so maybe one of the chickens is Elisa, basically. That's what they are saying here. I kept a comb she used to use, which still contains some of her hair. Wow. So I did some additional tests to perfect my work, and successfully created 3 mutant hens, Rooster, Mr. C, and Gummy. From there I had to start experimenting on children. Nothing could go wrong. Wow. So she's basically created 3 mutant chickens, and one of them has Elisa's DNA. Basically it's Elisa. I think it's Gummy, right? I don't know. They said it's Gummy. I wasn't really sure about that. Next. Jeez, this is a lot more. I started selecting the children who misbehaved. We had a punishment room, but I had secretly adapted a section of my room where I locked them in. I made sure they were orphans or abandoned by their parents, so I wouldn't face problems when they mysteriously disappeared. That makes sense. All those kids in there may be orphans. I don't know. Some of them caused me some grief. I did not enjoy seeing them suffer, but I was determined to revive my daughter at any cost. Okay, she felt forced to make them suffer. Wow. She wasn't evil. She was just broken. That makes sense. Where was I? And I felt that the Lord's grace was with me. Gradually, this became routine. I would spend a weekend with them, and after a few strokes, they would always end up subdued, with the naughty ones who tried to sneak out at night. I had to be more severe. Yeah, the ones who tried to escape. Despite all my efforts, all my human guinea pigs perished. I had no trouble explaining their disappearances. I simply informed the school authorities that they had been expelled, and they never questioned me about it. Well, occasionally I would leave one alive so as not to arouse suspicion. Yeah, as I noticed that the cemetery below the church was filling up with corpses. Wow. I need to read more. It's still a bit confusing. My determination did not diminish. I continued with my experiments and rituals tirelessly until one day William appeared. That nasty boy managed to escape from my hands and turn everything upside down. Yeah, he really ruined their life completely. He even managed to reverse the transformation in my 3 mutant hands. When that unhappy boy smashed my room's ritual altar, I couldn't take it anymore and my heart was shattered to pieces. Since Elisa's death, I had never cried so much, but out of that painful and terrible situation, something extraordinary happened. All my prayers were answered and fulfilled. Wow, this is wild, these letters. An admirable and beautiful being appeared. It was you. You granted my dearest wish. Elisa would come back to life. In return, you asked me to pray to you every day and to be an honorable and loving mother. In addition, you demanded that I stay in school for 40 years without leaving, warning me. This is repeating. What? Wow, this is different. Is this bugged or something? Who am I? How did I get here? Lately, I can't help but wonder about these two things. It seems that... Excuse me? Let me read, please. It seems that every time I achieve something important and become accustomed to the pleasure that surrounds me, something terrible happens and is taken away from me with great pain. Great Lord, you who watch from on high, what is your omnipotent power that ignores my prayers? Do you not listen, or do you no longer wish to help me? Am I such a despicable person? Everything I have done has been for my family. You know that. They are the most important: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Wow. They dwell in you. They belong to them. Without them, you have nothing, because you would be nothing. My daughter is part of me, and without her, I am nothing either. Wow, she really misses her daughter. She did, of course. That's why she became insane. She got possessed by Nazareth. I think I read this one already. A few days after that mystical encounter, I found myself giving birth to a living creature. It was a new human being, healthy and strong, but it was not Elisa. Whoa, it was a boy. I wondered how it could have been, how it could have happened. Perhaps, oh, great mysterious Lord, you did not hear me correctly. The other nuns of the company were astonished. Without a doubt, it was a miracle. For a while, several journalists came to visit me, and some even called me a saint. Whoa. However, like everything else in life, this story was soon forgotten, although my dismay for the baby boy born from my womb persisted. Perhaps she would transform me into a woman during her teenage years. The ways of the Lord are incrustable. So she thought Rod was gonna become a real girl. Whoa. That's wild. That is why I write these words. To understand your will, my lord. Can you explain to me what is wrong with him? There's nothing wrong, but okay. Let's continue. This is amazing. A few years passed and I finally got used to having this child by my side. I called him Eliza so that he would become familiar with his real name. I dressed him in pink and put bows in his hair. Eliza, that was his real name. The other nuns were very attentive and took good care of my son. As for me, I resumed my life and continued teaching as usual. The ritual and experiments were left behind. Okay, she stopped killing people, killing kids, and using their souls. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Every morning I prayed, as I promised, to the Lord Baphomet. Whoa. Okay, she already was confused. She confused Baphomet with Nazareth. Oh, by this time already. For this being had the appearance of you, O great being who helped me conceive my baby. I took care of my baby as best as I could and never felt the school. I mean, she disrespected two conditions. She only respected one. Although I noticed that there was someone else lurking around, as food disappeared and blue spots appeared in the school, but I didn't think much of it, because yeah, the blue ends left the marks. So it's important. It was important. What? Okay. Over time, I noticed changes in my appearance. Whoa. My skin became pale and my teeth became untidy in my mouth. Whoa. My mind became cloudy at times. And I did not understand the reasons. Oh great Lord, wasn't I doing everything you asked me to do? Baphomet, great Lord of life and death, what do you desire of me? Did you not appear before me on that mysterious day? If I'm wrong, please tell me what's your name again, and I will pray day and night that precious mantra. Whoa. So her mind, so she noticed changes. She became ugly, her teeth became untidy. Wow, like we see in the game. And their mind was cloudy. So she lost her mind? Or she, I don't know. Let's continue. My little baby was only 4 years old when everything changed drastically once again. Wow, Rod was 4 years old this time. The nuns at school hatched an evil plan. It turned out that William had been hiding in the school all this time, waiting for the right moment to act. He convinced them to keep my son out of my hands. Okay, she accepted it's a son, it's not a... Okay. Although I always kept him close to me, he was snatched from me while one of the lying nuns was giving a lecture. How did I not notice this betrayal? Who was she to speak of you, O great Lord Baphomet? As I was returning to the garret's candlelight to consult a book I had hidden there, I saw it all through the window. Wait a minute. This is that flashbacks on Ice Cream 8, right? Where Yeah, it's the same one. Wow. Those damn nuns were... I'm gonna read this way. Those damn nuns were handing my beautiful creature over to Joseph, the itinerant ice cream man. Plus, as payment, they used one of my secret notebooks. This is exactly what happened in Ice Cream 8 flashback. As if that wasn't enough, anger took hold of me. My vision blurred and I grabbed a huge hammer I found in the room. Within hours, there were no nuns left alive in the school. I chased them through the corridors and rooms, eating even the walls. Whoa, she chased all the nuns in the school and killed all of them. I don't regret dirtying the school with their blood. They deserve it, old harpies. I mean, they kinda deserve it, but still. They were only protecting the baby. God. At least I gave them a dignified burial with the other children under the church. It's more than they deserved. Whoa. I hid my crime putting my name on one of the graves. That day a part of me died too. Wow, she hid her crime. Wow. So basically she faked her death. She faked her death. She put a fake body on their... Wow. On her grave. Because she wanted to hid her crimes, basically. That's wild. I am learning a lot with these letters. Okay. I think it's only 2 left. Is this what you desire of me? Oh great Lord, what other cruel trials will you force me to face? I now have a very lucrative business in the school basement that keeps me busy, for I am very lonely. Although I have a faithful servant, Philippa. Yeah. An abbess nun who used to visit the school to make sure everything was in order. Not long ago, she came to visit the school. She helps me. Although I had to cast a spell on her, for in people's hearts there is only bitterness and pain. No one is to be trusted. Now I no longer promise to be a good person. The world is a cruel place to be so naive. Only slaves should be good. Only they should be obedient. Okay, basically she lost her mind because she was corrupted by Nazareth. She lost her mind and started kidnapping kids. And she thinks the world is a cruel place and they need to be slaves. That's what it's in there. Okay, last letter. However, I will wait patiently in this school until the 40 years I promised you have passed. Then I will look for my dear baby. I will write her many letters and explain what has happened when I find out where she or he lives. I'm sure Filippo will do so at a moment's notice. Perhaps these years will also be enough to unravel your mysterious ways. My lord, in that child somehow there is Eliza. I love you, my darling, and I love you too, O great Lord Baphomet. Please answer my prayers written in this letter in your mysterious ways, either in dreams or in visions during my day-to life. May everything be fulfilled on the basis of the divine law. Be it carried out, be done, be fulfilled. So be it, so be it, so be it. What the hell? This is wild. Okay, I didn't know about any of this. This is very wild. Let me check if I didn't miss any letter. Okay. Giving birth. Yeah, this is the... she talked about the birth. What is this? Okay, this is fake. Okay, she arrived on the new continent. Yeah, this is how she survived. This is when she arrived on the continent. This is the sadness, the hopeless. This is the part of the chickens, and the part she found out there's catacombs on the school. Okay, what is this? This is when she starts doing rituals with kids. Yeah, this is when she talks about the kids are orphans. Okay, yeah, this is she being angry at William for what he did. Yeah, this is yeah, this is her thanking everything to Baphomet. Yeah, this is her talking about the Rod, basically. What is this? This is how she treated Rod, and she told you she was a girl. He was a girl. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is the part she noticed that her appearance changes. Okay, this is what this is the part she noticed the betrayal of the nuns, and she kills them all. Okay, this is the part she hides her crimes and kills all the nuns. What is this? This is a letter that explains that she wants the world. She wants slaves because she thinks the world is a cruel place, and she thinks they are supposed to have slaves in life. And the last one is a tank, I think. I don't know. It's the last one. I read all of them. It's a wild story. Okay, last thing to do. I'm not gonna risk because I might die, so I'm gonna check this thing. Let's go. I don't know what this is, but they told me to do in the end. Whoa, this is like, what? Welcome to the making of area. What? Wow, what is this? Is this like the model of the game? It looks like it. Hello child, we hope you enjoyed the game. In this area you will take a trip to the development of Evil Nun the Broken Mask. You will see objects, levels and characters as they existed early in development, including Sister Madeline and their animations. We totally recommend reading these texts because you will find valuable info. Have a great time. Wow. Nice. The first door. This is the first door ever made for the game. It is really blocky and ugly, but you can still read the overall shape. This door is very recognizable from the original Evil Nun mobile game, so for us, it was very important to at least have a very good placeholder from the beginning. Whoa. Okay, this is the last model, right? The same door but finished. Yeah. Here you can see the finished door in the final game. We used the old blocky door as a template, but as you can see, the details are over the top in comparison. We even changed the sound of it, but on the other hand, the function of the door remains 100% the same. So you can start prototyping gameplay very early on, even if we don't have the final models yet. This philosophy is applied to everything in the game. Wow, this is the final model of the doors in the game. Okay, I think I should go here. What is this? Wow, this is the items we get. Yeah, and this is the key. Yeah. Early grabbable objects prototypes. These are the first ever interactable objects ever done in the game for the game. Try and grab them. As you can see, we made a medium, heavy, and a very small object, the key, to test if the collisions glitched. Only the big object has collision. with the player. We made these objects because if these objects work well, any object would work too. These three objects are meant to represent a variety of shapes and collisions. Okay, this is the objects, the items we get. Yeah, and interactions. What's next? Wow, this is the model of the school, right? Nice. What the hell? This is wild. Is it me or this looks like Evil Nun 2 as well? Like, wow. So basically, wow, man, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. What is this? The very first model of the school. You would not believe how useful this placeholder model was. It doesn't have a lot of detail, but it has everything necessary to build detail later on. Take a walk around it and see if you can identify the final area of the school. As you can see, the final shape of the school is almost exactly the same. As we were working on the school, we kept deleting parts of this model and adding the new detailed ones. With this workflow, we always add a visual shape of the overall school, even if some parts were not detailed yet. Well, I think I should read before I interact. Yes, I should do before. Wow, this is nice. Yeah, this is the bridge. Nice. Okay, I should go here, right? I think I should. I'm uncomfortable. Wait, is now. What is this? A tree? What? Fake trees everywhere. In the final environment, millions of trees cover the mountains. Whoa, like millions. Ah, the background. Oh, it makes sense. But if all trees add the same amount of detail as the trees the player sees nearby, the game would crash. Instead, the faraway trees are rendered with a cheap imposter model. If you look closer, you can tell the difference, but from far away, they look the same. This is applied in a variety of models inside the game. Okay. They are talking about the trees outside the map, right? What's the difference? Ah, okay. This is the trees inside the school, and this is the trees outside the school. Because if inside, if outside it has these trees, it could lag the game, crash. Makes sense. It's makes so much sense. What is that? What? A giant chicken? What the hell is it? What? I'm kind of confused. What? What's it? Ah, this is the old model, right? This is the what? Yeah, this is the old model of Sister Madeline. What? Seriously? Yeah. The mobile version of Sister Madeline. This is the original model of animations of Sister Madeline. It is okay for mobile, but we had to redo everything for the broken mask. And it's reasonable because it's supposed to be realistic, so of course they are going to change the animation. We still imported the model to be able to work in the gameplay very early on. But of course, bugs appeared everywhere, especially in the physics. We didn't care much because we knew it was provisional. Yeah, it was obvious. Bugs happen every time. Whoa, Sister Philippa. Sister Philippa. She's ugly. The mobile version of Philippa. We also imported Philippa from the mobile version. Doing the final Philippa animations took a lot of time, and we actually built the wall vinescape, ending with mobile Philippa. When we made the final Philippa animations, we just had to override the old one, and that's it. Okay. Hello. Okay, this is the animation of the. Whoa. Okay. The infamous Witch Nun. During development, we worked with this ugly model of Sister Madeline instead of the mobile one. It had the right skeleton to make the animations we needed, and it also had cloth simulation, a feature we wanted for the game. We exported the old mobile animations to this new model, but as you can see, it doesn't look good enough. It worked perfectly as a placeholder, and it allows us to keep interacting in the gameplay while we were working on the final Sister Madeline model. Wild. Didn't expect to see this at all. What is next? Whoa. This is the actual version. Whoa. Okay, this is. I prefer this one. This one is creepy. What? This is the final Sister Madeline. This is the final model of Sister Madeline. In one of the models, you can see her without any physical animation applied to it or facial animation, just raw body animation. In the other model, you can see her with awesome facial animation, cloth simulation, and even physically simulated ropes and shield. That's a new language. Okay, this is the new model, updated model, PC model. What is next? What? There's two. Ah, no, it's. What the hell? Ah, this is the animation. Okay, that makes sense. That's the face expressions, facial expression. Okay. Can I go? Ugh, Jesus. Okay. Nice. She has very red eyes. Okay, what's in there? The facial animation, exactly. Sister Madeline is the star of the show, and we knew we wanted super awesome facial animation. During gameplay, it is almost impossible to see her face this close. During gameplay, it is almost impossible to see her face this close without dying, but you can really appreciate the detail of her idle facial animation. I can see now. Yeah. I can no longer see the chicken. What's this? Already? Live streams of the development. The development of this game was streamed in the channel of Carlos Coronado, one of the devs. Keplerian's community could come to the streams and see how things were progressing, giving feedback in almost real time. This proved invaluable from the final product. If you want to see videos of the development, you can search Iron's Games and Daniel Stories. They constantly made super awesome recaps of the development live streams. That's all, child. Proceed to the dark hallway to go back to the menu. That's it? I mean, it was a lot, but still. I wanted to see a little more. Interesting. I wanted to see like the chickens or something. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay, nice. I love it. I love the everything I read. So that's it for today. I checked the yellow door and I read the letters and I checked the progression of the